Look at that beautiful chicken. Straight through there. Look how moist and how perfectly cooked that is. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're doing a Cajun chicken and an Alabama white sauce. Wowza! A bit fiery on the chicken, can be a bit spicy, but you can tone it down. A little bit sour and tangy in the Alabama white sauce. They marry together for a flavor explosion in the mouth. It's just delicious. So all this sauce ingredients, all this sourness and sweetness and hot and spicy was the creation of a guy called Big Bob Gibson at Bar-B-Q, Decatur, Alabama. Now I'm not sure if I said Decatur right, but you know, sounds a bit right to me. Here we go. Now this is Cajun seasoning, and there's a link on the channel and in the description if you want to go make it. It's a fantastic Cajun blend, so we want a good couple of tablespoons of that in there. We gotta squeeze in a little bit of smokiness on this. We're going for smoked paprika. We're going for some garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of salt going on in there, a little bit of black pepper, and we're just gonna give that a mix up. That's our spice blend to go over our chicken. Now I'll just make up the sauce first, and then we'll get this on the chicken, and they can both rest about half an hour, 40 minutes. In here I got about 3/4 of a cup of mayo, or a tablespoon of prepared horseradish, store-bought. Use whichever one you can get hold of. Got a couple of tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Got about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. We're going a little bit of garlic powder, probably about 1/4 of a teaspoon actually. Want to be throwing in there a little bit of black pepper to go with that. Now you can pepper it up as much as you want, it's entirely up to you. Now I'm going to put some sugar in there. Sugar's optional, entirely up to you, but I can tell you now, we're going to want some sweetness with that sourness. And it's a hot sauce of choice actually. I've got Cholula and I've got Frank's. I'm going to put a little bit of Frank's in. And we want some lemon. I want a little bit of lemon in there. We want to zing up that freshness. Come on, in there. A little bit of lemon. I guess you can put lime if you don't have lemon. And we're on a mix. Get it mixed in. Now I've got a whisk here actually. Why am I doing it with a spoon? Come on. Concentrate. Let's get it whisking. And that is our fabulous white sauce. There we go, that's as easy as that. That is Alabama white sauce right there. Now anybody out there that makes this, from my friends on the channel from deep south, let me know if you put anything else in there. That is a good basic Alabama white sauce, and it's probably made okay. But if there's anything wants adding, let me know. There you go. Chicken. Little bit of kitchen towel. Let's get this chicken breast pat dry. Now I've got quite a good couple of decent chicken breasts here, look. They ain't small by any means. And don't forget, we're going to have to wash dandies after this. Messing around with chicken. Now we got our wonderful seasoning mix here. I'm just going to go in there with a little bit of oil. We're going to make that sticky and not rub oil all over the chicken. Let's get that mixed in. Oh, we could do with a bit more than that. Come on. There we go. So now we got like a seasoned paste. Okay, so it's obvious, isn't it? We've got 2 chicken breasts. Split the difference. That goes on that one. That goes on that one. Get it rubbed into your chicken. All over. Oh, flicking it everywhere, look. Typical me, that. Clumsy. Oh, it smells wonderful. Oh, get it massaged in. Have we got anything left in this bowl? We want it out. We want it on the chicken. There we go. That's our chicken. Now chicken you normally marinate overnight if you can. We're going to do 30 minutes. That's all we've got. That's all we're doing. Come on. About an hour. I'm going in there. A little bit of oil. We want a level of smokiness for this, okay? Now we want this flame as low as possible actually. We're going on that grill with our chicken. Like that. And we will be doing the old thermometer trick today. We will be testing for 75 degrees. Make sure this chicken breast is cooked. These are enormous. I don't know if you get chicken breast like this where you are, but you know, make sure you cook it. Now it's like anything, you know, you cook it low and slow, it still cooks. It still sears, it still gives that smokiness if you leave it there. So that's all we're going to do. Nice and slow. Don't rush. And all we look for when we're cooking chicken this slow is it starts to go opaque round the outside. And that means it's starting to cook through, obviously. And then we'll turn it. And then we'll watch it this side, and then we'll turn it back again. And don't forget with Cajun chicken, a little bit of blacken is a little bit of flavour. Okay, I think it's about time to turn those over. Oh, look at that flavour on there. Oh yes, fantastic. So when we give it about 7 or 8 minutes on here, we're going to turn them both together on the side to cook the sides. There's no rush. It's the same as grilling. On a grill with flame, you have to cook low and slow. You can't cook it hot, you burn all the outside and the chicken inside's raw. Well, we're doing the same. We're cooking low and slow, grilling up and flavouring up the outside, and we will have a moist chicken inside. Don't rush. So I think we're going to go up on their sides. So we're going to do it like this, look. We're going to take that onto there. I'm going to do that like that onto there. That's nice and steady, isn't it? Whew. You can smell this. I can taste it at the back of my throat. Fabulous. That is what we are wanting. Oh, I'm looking forward to having this with my Alabama white sauce. We're not going to serve it up with anything actually, we're just going to slice it through and dip it in and just enjoy. Now for all those folks that are down there in Alabama, way down there, how do you eat yours? Do you eat it with green beans, mashed potato? Do you just dip it in? What do you do with it down there, you know? To me this is just going to be dipped in there. In fact, I can't wait. The smell out of this pan is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I think it's about time that we stuck the thermometer in there and had a look what we're getting. This one is cooked. I can see that, look. This one is a lot thicker. This one is cooked. There you go. You could leave it in the pan, but it's going to dry out, so just get it in there like that. And we're going to put some foil over there. So we got some beautiful looking chicken going on there, look. That is superb. Cover for about 5 minutes and we're going to chop it up. Come on, they've had 5 minutes, that's enough. You ready for this one? Look at that beautiful chicken. Straight through there. Look how moist and how perfectly cooked that is. Wow. That's our Cajun chicken. Look, we're coming all the way up here. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. But come on there. Now, I don't know if you'll be doing it, but we're going to go on there with a little bit of parsley because that's the only green we've got. I probably wouldn't eat parsley down there. I'm not sure. You let me know. There you go. That's our Cajun chicken and our Alabama white sauce. That is something really special right there. Oh, I hope we've done Alabama proud. It smells amazing. Come on. Come on, we're in. We've got to get in here. Look at this. Look how soft, perfectly cooked, juicy that chicken is. That is ridiculously good. In here, some of that sauce. Bingo. Bingo. Little bit of spice, little bit of saltiness, little bit of fire on the chicken, little bit of sourness, creaminess from that sauce. Oh. Just look at that chicken. That is how to cook proper chicken in a pan. Look at that. Moist, tender. Look at it. You squeeze it, you can see the juice. There you go. I hope we've done Big Bob Gibson proud. That is tremendous. Crikey me, it's good. Oh, that is off the charts. Flavour bursting. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make the Cajun chicken and the Alabama white sauce. Fantastic combination. Heat, salty, a little bit of sweet, bit of sour. All comes together. Perfect dish. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. We'll catch you in the next video. Drool.